Demes of Germany, world and European semi-finalist. Best 54.8 set in the last couple of years. 55.38, her best performance so far this year. Lina Vernley of Switzerland goes in lane 7. Personal best to finish 5th at the European Team Championships in Madrid a couple of weeks ago, 55.19. Naomi van den Broek of Belgium takes lane 6. Part of the Belgium Cheetahs 4x4 squad that have made so many global finals and finally the European bronze in Rome last year. Lina Nielsen takes lane 5. She broke Nicole Jurgen's national indoor 300-meter record. Great flat races over the last few weeks, and the hurdling is improving. She's down to 54.66 so far. Ilana Jukic of Australia goes in lane 4. Personal best in Memphis on Saturday. It's a lot of travel to get from Memphis to Switzerland. She was second at the national championships this year behind Sarah Carlin. Yeah. Alice Morero of Italy is there in lane 2. There we go, they've got a camera on her. The World University Games bronze medalist was close to breaking 8 seconds indoors for the 60-meter hurdles. She's done a 100-meter hurdles personal best this year, so we know the speed is there. What can Morero do here over the full lap? So just 6 athletes. The empty lanes 1 and 2. Those tight lanes are hard, whatever sprint you're doing, particularly in the hurdles. So the meeting record, 53.63 from Geneve Russell, has stood since 2018. The World Championship qualifying mark for this year for Tokyo, 54.65. So Nielsen just 100th off that so far this season. She's the only woman under 55 in this year, so we could see the Brit dominate from lane 5.
Set.
Ooh, I think that could have been perhaps Jukic. Just a bit of a twitch in the blocks. That's just my first instincts there from watching it the first time. I'm not sure whether we'll get a replay. Morero making her way off to the side, but I wonder if that's just for a swig of water. Well, and if it is Eileen Demes, I think she could definitely claim crowd interference. Look at those spectators leaning over the barrier, almost in her face. Great to see these small tracks here. Got a big stand on the home straight here in Lucerne. You can see that in the background, but so much of the other spectator spaces, standing room only. And there is a red card coming out. What a shame here. One of these 6 women. And it is going to Alice Morero. She's going to have a discussion here. She's going to have a look over at the computer, Alice Morero, and you can see on my system here from my commentary position, she's been credited with 0.04, nowhere near to the 0.1 limit for reaction time. Well under it. Morero, just not sure at all, and I think it's hard to just see some figures. Great if Morero could perhaps see a replay alongside that. She's not kind of associating her experience with that reaction time. We'll have a look here at the replay for us. It's a quick movement there from Alice Morero. She's one of the athletes that moves first. That's such a shame for Morero. Each of these races are so important for the athletes. It's to be in a Continental Tour Silver event, get an opportunity to run and then potentially have it taken away from you. There is a discussion going on here and a shuffling of the cards. I'm not sure what's going to go on here, whether Morero is running under protest. It's come up as disqualified on the computer system. So apologies, I'm not sure what a red and white card means for Morero. Perhaps the indication of that red still being involved, that it's a run under protest for the Italian. So the other women there, they've had a 5 minute, well, not 5 minutes, few minutes, standing around and waiting. Go back to their blocks here. So Morero of Italy in lane 1, perhaps running under protest. Alana Jukic of Australia goes in lane 4. Lena Nielsen, the fastest woman in the field, goes in lane 5. Naomi van den Broek of Belgium in lane 6. Lena Vernley of Switzerland in lane 7. And Eileen Demes of Germany in 8. And no problems in the second start of the women's 4 hurdles. Good start from Morero, the Italian, on the inside, perhaps fired up with the adrenaline from that false start. Nielsen going well down the back straight, perhaps Lena Nielsen with an early lead, as you would expect, one of the fastest women in the field. They disappear over onto the back straight. It is Lena Nielsen with an early lead as they go through the halfway stage. And the athletes on the outside pushing each other well. Vernley and Demes, the Swiss and the German athlete. And Demes, the German athlete, just finding a burst of speed there as she hit the halfway point. Just stuttering now, the German, into that hurdle on the top end. Lena Nielsen will hope that this stagger unwinds with her in the lead, but it could be the German athlete, Eileen Demes, with a lead ahead of the Brit. They both take that barrier side by side, and Van der Broek of Belgium closing strongly as well. That's one hurdle left for these athletes. They drive, they sprint over the final 50 metres. Lena Nielsen just ahead of Naomi van der Broek, 54.76. It is a clocking underneath at 55 seconds. Again for Lena Nielsen, she's done that a few times this season. Van der Broek, though, hasn't gone under 55, but I think there with that run, there it is, 54.78. That's a new lifetime best for the Belgian by a couple of hundredths. Eileen Demes, I wonder if she just tired over the last 100 metres. It's hard when you're out in lane 8 and you haven't got other athletes to gauge your pace from. And Lena Nielsen felt like she was aggressive, she was good over the first 150. Had to fight for it in the last 100 metres. We see Demes stuttering into that penultimate barrier, fighting hard to regain that momentum, but at this stage in the race when you're full of lactic, that's pretty hard. Lena Nielsen holding her form well there in the last 50 metres. Good win for Lena Nielsen. No easy way to do a 4 hurdles. Pretty much an event that will always put you on the floor afterwards. There's the results, 54.74 for Lena Nielsen. Naomi van der Broek, personal best, 54.78. Eileen Demes, 55.39, holding on for 3rd place. And Morero, it is confirmed there as a disqualification for the Italian. So unless she can argue something, she goes away now before her warm down. I think it will have been just a exhibition run for Morero, run under protest.
The women's 400-metre hurdles in Lucerne evolved into a gripping high-tension spectacle where speed, uncertainty, and emotion blended into one unforgettable storyline. What was expected to be a simple 6-woman race quickly transformed into a dramatic showdown that tested not only athletic ability but also psychological steadiness under pressure. Chaos erupted even before the race officially began. Italy's Alice Morero, the World University Games bronze medalist, was unexpectedly shown a red card for a false start. The electronic system registered her reaction time at an impossible 0.04 seconds. far below the legal threshold, and immediately met with disbelief from athletes, coaches, and the crowd. Morero, stunned and visibly distressed, protested the decision, insisting she had not jumped the gun. The stadium buzzed with confusion as officials reviewed the incident. After several tense minutes and growing anticipation, the jury allowed her to remain in the race under protest, adding a layer of psychological weight for every athlete on the track. When the race finally restarted, Great Britain's Lena Nielsen shot out aggressively, instantly taking command of the field. Known for her powerful opening 200 meters and her consistency throughout the season, she attacked each barrier with precision, maintaining perfect form and rhythm. Behind her, Eileen Des of Germany, Naomi van den Block of Belgium, and Switzerland's Lena Vernley fought to match the pace, each trying to stay relaxed while navigating the rising pressure of the moment. Every hurdle shifted the dynamics slightly, and every stride felt heavier as the athletes approached the decisive final bend.